there's a mill size baler. I'm going to put 2 packs of baler wire inside underneath the pressing plate. So 2 packs, there's at least 100 wires in each pack, enough to make you about 25 tons of bales. Okay. Just looking at the mill size baler, over there you can see the mill size baler. There's one over there. We've got a counterbalance on this door. This door is a heavy door that comes down. If you pull it down like this, it'll go back up on its own. It's actually got a counterbalance inside this square section here, box section, and the counterbalance is on the top, up there. Each side there's a cable, a wire, holding the counterbalance. Now, when we lie the baler down, the cable can come off the pulley on the top. And basically, when you stand the baler back up, you've got to make sure those wires are actually on the pulleys. Okay? I'm going to show you it closer up on the other baler. So here, as you can see, we've got a V500 mill size baler lying down. This box section here has got these, so the wire here, this wire stay, okay, it goes along here all the way to the end, and it goes around this pulley, and inside there is a very heavy weight which helps to pull the door up and down very easily. When you stand the baler back up, it's very, very important to make sure this cable is actually on the pulley. Otherwise it's very, very difficult to do it. Well, you can do it actually, but it's a lot more difficult to do it when the machine's standing up. So just something to just make sure before they start lifting it, just make sure this wire is in here. Okay? Just make sure it's all nice and clear when you do it. If you're going to lift it, just stand it back up. Again, be careful you don't catch any of these cables. Darren has actually just used the frame here. He's gone all the way around with the strapping all the way around there with a 5 meter, 5 ton strap, and had that to stand it up and lower it down. I'm going to leave that with you how you want to do it, but that's how we did it. We just put some 5 meter long, 5 ton strap around this girder. There's a girder, 2 girders in the middle. Put it around there. You just got to watch that you haven't got. What he actually did was he had it around here as well, so it wasn't across these straps, these wires here, these cables. He actually had it going around this part. Okay, so however you do it, I'd use the girders personally, but make it so that your straps come around the girders and around this part here, and then you're going to protect this bit of electric cable here as well. Don't forget, you've got a very important thing before you do anything with the machine regarding operation. This bung on the top of the machine, once you've got the machine standing upright, vertical, you've got to take this plug out. There's about 120 litres of hydraulic oil inside this tank, and it would have come out if we'd have not put that bung on. So, but as soon as you've got it standing upright, the first thing you want to do is take that bung out. It's a 32mm spanner you need for that, or an adjustable spanner will do, any adjustable spanner, monkey wrench, whatever. Just unscrew that, and you'll find there's a cap inside the baler somewhere, a screw cap that you can screw on there. It's got a breather on it as well. Otherwise you create a vacuum when you're using a machine, and you're going to have a major explosion, and half of Australia is going to be underwater. Okay. There's only one real thing that really concerns me on the baler, and this is common on most balers. The actual opening door at the bottom here, it's got a little handle. We've specifically put a handle here for you to open and close the door. You can put your hand on here. When the pressing plate comes down, we have to put a guiding system on here for it so it runs down smoothly. If this guiding system wasn't here, what can happen is, if the baler's not loaded correctly, the plate can come out out of this run here. It can come out and hit the door, and also when it's coming back up it can hit here. We have to have this gap here for the actual bale to tip out. Okay, it needs this space here for it to tip out. But when you close this little part here, okay, we have to put it on so it'll keep the pressing plate within the inside of the door. But when you open and close the door, there's a chance that you could trap your fingers in there. So we've put a little yellow and black warning stripe on there. It's very, very important, whoever uses this machine, the most important thing to stress is when they're closing the door, not to have their hand on here. It's the one thing that they can have a hand trap on there. They'll soon get used to it and soon know it's there, but it's very, very important to stress to anybody using this machine as part of their training that they could trap their hand in here if they shut the door holding that part, that upright part there. So it's very, very important to look at that when you've got your baler, take a good look and think, well, they put a handle on there for a reason, okay? You can open and close the door here, here where my hand is, or you can do it down here. But whatever you do, don't be closing the door with this part. You'll see what I mean when you actually got it. It's there for a reason. It's so the plate can actually run down smoothly backwards.